In the grand halls of the Galactic Academy on the planet Selexia, Professor Kelleth stood surrounded by holographic glyphs that floated in the air like celestial constellations. Kelleth was a scholar of ancient languages, one of the most respected minds in the galaxy. His specialty was the study of the Atrantis Codex, a collection of writings so old and complex that not even the most advanced civilizations could fully decipher its meaning. Earth, a recent and somewhat controversial addition to the Galactic Accord, had sent a delegation of researchers to the Academy. Among them was Dr. Elena Marquez, a linguist and historian from Earth's United Nations Science Directorate. Kelleth eyed the humans with curiosity and mild disdain as they entered his study. Their physical forms seemed inefficient, short, stocky, and lacking the grace of Selexian physiology. Yet, there was something about their eyes, sharp and observant, that unsettled him. "Welcome, humans," Kelleth said, his voice smooth and measured. "I am told you wish to assist in the study of the Atrantis Codex. I must warn you, this is no simple task. Entire galactic lifetimes have been spent attempting to understand its secrets." Dr. Marquez stepped forward, her demeanor calm but confident. "We're aware, Professor. But humans have a unique perspective on language and patterns. We'd like to contribute what we can." Kelleth gestured toward the glyphs. "Very well. Show me your unique perspective." For hours, Kelleth watched as the humans worked. Marquez and her team employed tools the professor had never seen before. They used algorithms, cognitive models, and something they called comparative linguistic databases, which cross-referenced the codex with every known human language, past and present. Kelleth couldn't suppress a smirk. "You believe your primitive tongues bear any resemblance to the language of the ancients?" Marquez looked up, unflinching. "Language is a reflection of thought. The ancients thought, didn't they?" The professor hesitated, momentarily thrown by her response. "Of course," he said, his tone defensive. "But their thoughts were beyond anything your species could comprehend." Marquez smiled faintly. "Perhaps. But we have a history of finding connections where others see none." As the hours turned into days, the human team made startling progress. They identified recurring patterns in the codex that no other species had noticed. They discovered that certain glyphs mirrored the structure of human myths and storytelling techniques. One evening, as Marquez stood before the glyphs, she murmured to herself, "This one, it looks like an epic poem. But it's structured more like a warning?" Kelleth's ears perked up. "A warning?" "Yes," Marquez said, turning to face him. "It's a story, but it's encoded as a cautionary tale. It describes a great calamity that befell the ancients. Something about a force they couldn't control." Kelleth stared at her, his disbelief palpable. "You're suggesting that humans, your species, can interpret a language that has baffled the galaxy's greatest minds?" Marquez shrugged. "It's not just interpretation. It's understanding the context. Humans are storytellers. It's in our nature to find meaning in chaos." The room fell silent as Kelleth processed her words. He felt a pang of unease. How could these humans, so young and inexperienced, see something that others could not? The next day, the humans made a breakthrough. They uncovered a passage that described an artifact, the Atrantis key, said to unlock the full potential of the codex. The text warned of its immense power, stating it could either unite the galaxy or destroy it. Kelleth was stunned. The Atrantis key, it has been nothing more than a legend for millennia. And yet you claim to have deciphered its location? Marquez nodded, her expression grave. "We didn't just decipher it. We understand why the ancients hid it. They feared it would fall into the wrong hands." The professor's voice trembled. "And what do you intend to do with this knowledge?" Marquez looked him in the eye. "Share it. Carefully. With those who will respect its significance." Kelleth felt a chill run through him. For the first time in his long career, he questioned his own assumptions. These humans, with their relentless curiosity and capacity for finding meaning, had done the unthinkable. As the humans prepared to leave, Kelleth approached Marquez. Dr. Marquez, he said, his voice softer than before, I misjudged your kind. Perhaps there is more to humanity than I realized. Marquez smiled. We're just getting started, Professor. As their ship ascended into the skies of Silenxia, Keleth stood alone, gazing at the now deciphered glyphs. He whispered to himself, if they can unlock the secrets of the ancients, what else might they uncover?